Hey guys, Dr. Eric here, Family Chiropractic. Looking forward to coming out and doing our mobility cert. The mobility cert is going to be built based on every movement is a screen. So that means when you look at a person move, you can see if it's moving the right direction or the wrong direction. The basic one could just be like an overhead squat and seeing those knees drop in, which you guys are probably pretty familiar with. Well, that tells us something that maybe you've worked into, whether it's because you came out of a job, you sat for the 8 hours, or maybe it's just something that's been going on for a long time since you were a kid. So we're gonna come out, use some familiar tools. We're gonna do some basic ones like the squat. We'll look at the lunge. We'll do some shoulder assessment, mobility. But the big one we're really gonna break down is the smaller parts of those movements, because every big movement has little parts that have to work. If those little parts break down, then all of a sudden the big movement starts to feel it, which we'll see quite a bit, especially in high intense workouts like you'll see with CrossFit. Deb, come on in real quick. So Deb's gonna lay down. I just wanna show you a couple of basic things real quick that we see. When it comes to movement, one of the bigger ones we see are very tight hips. As a matter of fact, we see a lot of knee pain, we see a lot of foot pain. Believe it or not, about 90% of those pains actually don't come from start in that area. They come from tight hips, which lead to bad mechanics, which lead to things like bad feet. So one of the common ones we're going to see, I'll switch to here, is just this extension piece. Keep your right leg straight, raise it up for me, relax it, bring this one up. Now that small movement right there, believe it or not, is her walking. So if I'm going to prescribe 8,000 steps a day, which is equivalent to about 4 miles, a good average for most humans, I'm noticing that her right hip is coming up a little bit different. Right leg again, relax, compared to this side. So how that's going to add up is that when she's walking, she's going to start to drag towards one side. So instead of her walking straight, she might walk into her walking partner, which wouldn't be a good idea. Another one might be knee flexion. Again, the same thing here. This heel should touch that butt. A little bit of resistance there. Now she's passing on that, but again, it's just a breakdown of saying, hey, why do my knees always hurt? Well, your knees hurt because your quadricep stops you from moving all the way right here. It's pretty easy to see why your knees hurt. Flip on your backside for me. And then the old dreaded hamstrings. Again, one of the more complained about tight muscles in the body. I always like to say hamstrings act like emergency brakes on a car. So if I took you outside today and put you into a beautiful Ferrari, Lamborghini, and I pulled that e-brake up 50%, you're not going to want to move. So again, 90% is right about there. So again, this time, a lot of foot problems with tight hamstrings. Flex that foot back towards you. Where do you feel that at when you do it?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, there you go. So again, that might lead into that. And then one of the more the missed ones we find is that when most people come in, they say, oh, I have tight this, oh, I have tight that. Sometimes it's actually not tightness, it's actually weakness. Go ahead and just raise your legs up 6 inches and hold. Perfect, hold. Beautiful. Relax down for me. Very good core strength. Go ahead and do a nice easy sit up and then lay back down for me. And then lay back down. Beautiful. Any pains come from doing that?
My lower back.
Lower back, all right. So remember, pain is going to be one of those signs. Again, for me as a chiropractor, it tells me a little bit more about what the patient's looking for. When it comes to flexibility and strength, we go back and forth. Strong muscle, flexible muscle. Strong muscle, flexible muscle. Where we get into trouble is when you stay in one spot too much. That starts to create that weakness. So we're going to be out to you guys in a few weeks. We're looking forward to it. I know Jessica Poyle's been working a lot in the back end to kind of get us in there. But we both look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.